Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो खाई राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्ण गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. A theoretical seeker asked me one day a question. There are two types of seekers, those who are theoretical and those who are practical. The theoretical person asked me, Swamiji, first of all, don't quote my example in your lecture. I said, I will quote. His question was, Swamiji, you are already realized. Now, I have also studied and I also am realized. Then, I am not becoming popular like you. Where I am going wrong? Can you give me some tips? How to become popular? See? Now you could laugh. I was crying. You can imagine. See, friends, this experience is such which cannot be spoken of in language. And therefore, wise people keep their mouth shut. You are all wise because your mouth is shut. My mouth is open, therefore I am otherwise. This is so subjective. A simple thing we have to recognize that when I take food, whether my stomach is full or not, can I ask others? Hey, I have just finished my lunch, but I don't know whether my stomach is full or not. Daba ke dekho. Press it. And when you press it hard, and if the biological onkar comes out, do you know biological onkar? Stomach is full. See? In the subjective experience, you cannot explain it objectively what it is like. This is what the next theme. Bruhaccha tad divyam achintya rupam sukshmat sukshmataram cha vibhati durat sudure tadihantike cha pashyusu ihaiva nihitam guhaya. See. Now what is the truth? Then we have to recognize as our own being. Bruhaccha tad. Each and every word can dissolve us. Bruhat. Bigger than the biggest. Now find out what is bigger than the biggest. You can't ask, what is your head? No, you find out. Therefore, I don't entertain questions. Those who ask questions, they are laziest in the world. They don't want to put efforts. You find out. Why this happens? Because we have no value for this thing. Has anybody ever asked or doubted? I want to earn money, but I don't think I'll earn. No. When we have value for the money, we work day and night, above the table, below the table, doesn't matter. Because we have value for the money. If we have value for the spiritual path, we will start discovering. So the first step on the spiritual path is discover. When you discover something, it is already existing. But it was covered by something or the other, therefore it was not available to us. Therefore, here the teacher says, Bruhat Chatat, the self that we are is Bruhat, bigger than the biggest. So what is big? See. So, take examples to understand. Colors and forms are small. Green is not red, red is not yellow, yellow is not blue. They are mutually exclusive. Bigger than all the colors and forms is what? Our vision. Vision can accommodate all colors and all forms. Therefore, vision is bigger than the colors and forms. Now multiply this example. So all the sense organs are bigger than all the sense objects. Then go further. Where these sense organs are existing in the mind. Now this mind is bigger than all the sense organs put together. Because each sense organ is limited to their field only. Eyes cannot smell, etc. But the mind can percolate and go in all the objects in the world through all the sense organs. Therefore, mind is bigger than the sense organs. See? Then bigger than the mind is I. See? If I is not there, mind is unfunctional. See? If I am not there as a speaker, this mic is dead. It is just lying down. In the same manner, I, who is using the mind, is bigger than the mind. How? All the experiences of the mind can be categorized in two ways. Something is, something is not. There is no third experience. So, I know what is and I know what is not. Therefore, I am beyond is and is not. See? What could be beyond is and is not? Do we have the experience of our absence? No. Therefore, is it necessary to say that I am? No. Then keep mouth shut. Bruhat. Now this I also is not available all the time. Only in the waking. In the dream there is another I. So that which is supporting all the I's, the waker, the dreamer, the deep sleeper and samadhi person, all of them are supported by someone which is supporting everything but not getting influenced by anything. This is Bruhat Chatar. See? You cannot say I understand. You cannot say I don't understand. Because it is beyond the scope of your mind and intellect. See? Bruhat Chatar. Then Divyam. Divyam means what? That which does not fall in the relative area. That which is beyond is and is not. That which is beyond the knowledge and ignorance. Do you know what is this? I don't know. Ignorance. Do you know what is this? I know. Knowledge. Can we apply it to ourselves? I know myself or I don't know myself? If there is no possibility that I do not know myself, is it necessary to say I know myself? And how do we know ourselves? Through the sense organs. Hey, Swamiji, are you there? Let me check. I don't use the sense organs. Are you there? Let me feel. I think I am there. No. Our being is recognized without operating any known means of knowledge. That is what we are. Therefore, Bruhachata Divyam, then Achintya Rupam. You cannot think about it. Thoughts are possible only about something which is finite. What is finite? Name and the form. What is infinite? The nameless and the formless. Is there something formless? Find out. See? Where are all the forms? All the shapes and forms are in the space. Without the space, forms have no existence. Yes. So what is the space? Find out what is the space. Try to discuss. Try to describe. It will be the language of negation. Space is that which does not have the form. Space is that which does not have the beginning. Space is that which doesn't have the center. Space is that which doesn't have the end. See? Therefore, Achintya Rupa. Therefore, be very attentive. Not thinking about anything without going to sleep is the reality. Thoughts always come with reference to something. Without a reference, you cannot think. Suppose I tell you, come on, think. Think of what? Anything. Then you will discover your own references. Husband, wife. Husband and wife, why God created? No, God didn't create. God created man and woman. Husband and wife is our creation. In God's creation, there are no miseries. In our creation, there is no happiness. See? Slowly, he will recognize this Achintya Rupam. So if we are to think about the space, what is the space? Space is absence of any shape or form. So give the mind this theme. Think about space. Mind cannot survive without the diet of name and form. Therefore, world is Nama Rupatmak Jagat. World is name and form. Asti Bhati Priya Nama Rupa iti Pancham Shakam Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Jagat Rupam Tatodvayam. Satchidananda is Paramatma and superimposition of name and form on that reality is the world. Now when it is said name and form is the world, normally we must understand the world is outside. Because all the forms are outside. But where are the names? This is the form, shape. Now, this is the phone. The name of the phone is not known to the phone. Then who knows? I know. So where is the name? Name is in me. And form is outside. Therefore, where is the world? World is not only outside. World is also equally inside. Now be attentive. Outer world we have no control. If we have to have control, it has to be on the inner world. See? So what could be done? See? Delete the names from your mind. How? Contemplate on silence in two ways. First, don't create words, and second thing, listen to silence. When we talk, words are created. Mind purgates through words. So one technique, Achintya Rupam, do not talk to yourself. See? And second thing, You have no control over what sounds are coming from outside. So don't react to any sound. World will disappear. This is exactly what happens in deep sleep. But the only difference is, this we do not recognize. You have to recognize the truth. See, friends, Bruhaccha tad divyam achintya rupam. Therefore, the truth cannot be known through the sense organs, through the speech, through the mind, through the intellect. Because sukshma chata sukshma dharam. It is subtler than the subtlest. See? What is subtle? That which has got minimum attributes, that is subtle. Like earth has got all the five qualities, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. The sound, taste, smell, etc. All the five qualities you see in the earth. Water has got only Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, no Gandha. Water should not have any smell. If it is from Sydney. Then you go to the fire. Fire has only Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa. Rasa and Gandha is not there. There is no taste and smell for the fire. This knowledge is encashed by the Udupi hotels in India. They give you so boiling hot sambar and rasam, and when you eat, how is? Oh, very good, very good. No taste. They sell it free. So the fire has no smell, no taste. Then come to the air. Air has no taste, no smell, no touch. Fire you can touch. Fire has got a shape. Now you go beyond the air, the space. Space has got only one attribute, and that is Shabda, the sound. So in that order, things become subtler and subtler. Now, next step. What is subtler than the space? So find out where is the space. All the scientists, they stop here. Vedanta takes us beyond this. Space is a projection of our mind. In deep sleep, when we are snoring away, that is why it is called as sound sleep. When we are snoring away, that time, where are we? This is my everyday experience. Therefore, I switch on the lights and sleep. So I get two benefits. I know beside I have to go where is the bathroom, etc. And I also know, I can also see the dreams better. The light is there. Because when you get up at night, you don't know where are you. And then the next step, time. What is the time? So both time and space are the projection of the mind. Therefore, where is the whole world? It is in the mind. Therefore, what is the spiritual practice? Mind your mind. But that we don't mind. We mind other people's business. What other people should do. What we should do, we don't know. But what others should do, that is our whole problem. Therefore, Sukshma chata sukshmataram cha nityam. So in our capacity to recognize, come to the absence. And absence cannot be an object. Then absence of what? So either of this. Absence of sound or absence of forms. Now see, silence and sound. Both we heard. So who are we? Those who are supporting the presence and absence of the sound has to be beyond them. And that is what we are. But if somebody tells us that you are dumb, we become frustrated. If somebody tells, no, you are so sweet, we start becoming goody-goody. No, I was just kidding. Oh God. See, friends, everything happens only in the mind. Nothing happens outside. Therefore, sukshma chata sukshmataram vivati dura sudure tadihanti Pashatsu, yehiva nihitam guhaya. Pashatsu, those who have experienced this reality, for them it is a different experience. And those who have not experienced, they have got a different experience. So, those who do not know the truth, it is dura sudure. Bhagwan is far away. Where is Vaikuntha? How many years you have to go? And they keep on telling the distance in terms of measurements. Another mistake the science does. What they call as distance in terms of kilometers, or they call time in terms of hours, is the biggest mistake. See, kilometers is not an object, it is a measurement. Can we say, hey, give me 1 kilometer? Give him 1 kilometer. What is that 1 kilometer? There is nothing. See? Similarly, time. See? Time, these are only measurements, not the truth. But then we are told, so the sun is so many miles away from here, and you just try to cognize this. 1 kilometer we understand, 10 we understand, 100 we understand, 1000 we understand, and then they go further. See? 193 light years. Light years, बहुत है बहुत. Mind cannot comprehend the infinite. And therefore, get out of this finite world. And this is what we do every day when we go to sleep. In sleep, no impact of time, space and object. Therefore, dura sudure tadehanti kecha. The ignorant people, they think in terms of, oh, Vaikuntha is far away. Oh, how will I go there? My car has an accident, No, how will I go there? You remain here. See, you are everything. Tadehanti kecha. And the one who knows, Pachatsu, the one who knows, he doesn't run here and there. See? Therefore, all that is to be known by the study of the scriptures is this much only. Discover who you are. And discovery is always that of which is already existing. Discovery does not create anything. See? Dura sudure tadihanti kecha pashasu ihaiva nihitam guhayam. Ihaiva, here and now. If it is now and here, then it is the truth. If it is not that, then it is nowhere. Discover, and therefore our Mahamantra, wherever space, whenever time, whatever body you are, be 100%, you are divine. See? Living in this awareness is leading spiritual life. And how to live that? Don't get lost in that. But Karnataka, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, perform your role perfectly well. But after the job is over, change your costumes. Don't go with the Chhatrapati Shivaji dress outside. People say, hey, cartoon hut. See, play your role. So, if you are in front of your wife, be quiet, Shanti. But if you are a military officer, remember, now she is not there. Then shout. Take badla. One of my friend, he is now retired. I went to his house. He sent me the vehicle. and I reached his house. He was not there, maybe some meeting. So his wife received me. We were sitting nicely, having tea, coffee, or enjoying. Then he came and he said, is Swamiji attended properly? Tea, coffee given? Wife Uvacha, you are not in the office. No, what I mean. Friends, you may be a brigadier, but when you come home, behave properly. So play your role perfectly well, no doubt about it. But don't carry the burden of that role throughout your life. Therefore, Pashyasu ihaiva nihitam guhayam. So when we play the role, we are practicing spiritual life. See? And when we get entangled in every experience, then we are a samsari. Therefore, nihitam guhaya. Guha means the Panchakoshas. Taittiriya Upanishad says the same thing. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyomanna So Shnute Sarvan Kaman Saha Brahmana Vipashtiteti. You have to discover the truth as our own being. See? It's not difficult, my friends. Don't get involved too much in the worldly things. See? न चक्षुषा गृह्यते नापि वाचा नानैर्देवै तपसा कर्मणा वा ज्ञान प्रसादेन विशुद्ध सत्वा ततस्तुतं पश्यते निष्कलं ध्यायमानः न चक्षुषा गृह्यते नापि वाचा. The truth cannot be described with our eyes. It is beautiful, it is ugly, it is long, it is short, it is round, it is blue, it is green. No. Napi vacha, and therefore you cannot talk about. Therefore, the scriptures declare the truth in the language of negation. Ashabda, Asparsha, Arupa, Avyaya, Agandha, Achintya. Means negation. See? So everything when you negate, and after the negation of everything, what remains, that is what you are. Is it not our experience? When we are in deep sleep, we have negated the waking world and the waker, dream world and the dream world, and the deep sleep world, and we do not become a deep sleeper. See? Otherwise, who will say, I had a good sleep? Now this experiment we have done, try to work on it. Who makes this statement? I had good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. We do make this, isn't it? Now, who is this making this statement? The waker cannot make this statement because he was not in the dream. He was not in the deep sleep. Yet this statement is made. Now, who makes it? Dreamer cannot, because we are not talking to dreamer. The deep sleeper also cannot make this statement that I had a good sleep. If he was sleeping, how will he know? So he was awake in the deep sleep. And therefore, the one who is in the waking state without becoming a waker, who is in the dream state without becoming a dreamer, who is supporting the deep sleep without going to sleep. Mattaha smriti dhyanam apohanancha. I alone support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi, and therefore sarvahi vedahi ahameva vedyaha. Therefore the purpose of studying everything is only this much. Find out who is this I. There is no other way. Na chakshusha gruyate napi vacha nanair devai tapasa karmanava. Nanir devaihi. Devaihi means our faculties. Jnanendriyas and mind and intellect. Na devaihi, na tapasa. Not by austerities. I don't take this, I don't take that. Don't get lost in unwanted rules in your life. Have minimum rules. Minimum. Keep only one rule. What? Refuse to be miserable. वही तो एक कर सकते वो भी नहीं करे तो क्या करें? Suffer. This is more than enough. See? But so many rules and regulations. I don't eat this, I don't eat that. And today is Mangal and this Saturday and Tuesday, keep you hungry. Follow my principle. See? Keep the stomach full, head empty. We do the other way around. See? The stomach is empty and thinking all the time about food. So the food, instead of going in the stomach, it has gone in the head. This is one of my biggest challenge. Wherever I have to go to take food, all the people who think that they know me, they see Swamiji is coming, he doesn't eat this, he doesn't eat that, and all kinds of things. And I am given the useless food. Then I don't give up. Achar lao, chutney lao, mirchi lao. You take that, I say, yes, but we were told, I say, they want to torture me, therefore they take. You don't know where my shoes bite me. See, don't have too many rules. Keep the stomach full and empty. But we are all the time keeping the stomach empty, thinking about food. Kya banaya breakfast ke liye? So, nane devai tapasa. Don't have too many rules and regulations, and na karmanava. Similarly, doing this, doing that is not going to take you anywhere. Learn to be relaxed in life. See? But I had to do this, I had to go here, I had to do this. Continue. Relax. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Life becomes beautiful. Too much of activity takes us away from ourselves. So, na karmanava. Then, jnana prasadena. Now, what is the jnana prasada? See, prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopi jayate prasanna chetaso yashu buddhi pari paramatmani avadishtate. So, what is jnana prasad? Prasada is, when we get the prasad in the temple, what is our interaction with the prasad? First, we feel blessed. Second thing, we are happy. Third thing, we do not compare what prasad is given to us with others. Usko zyada diya humne. No, we don't compare. Then fourth, we don't want to improve it. You are given this halwa sweet. Do you have little achar? No, we don't improve that. And the most important thing, we do not reject it. And the best part is, we feel blessed. This is prasada buddhi. See, friends, if we follow this principle, jnana prasadena, meaning what? Our mind is always at peace and inspired, not perspired. All the time worried. A worried person will never know the truth. See? So, jnana prasadena, vishuddha sattvaha. Now, how it can be attained? When the mind is immaculate and pure. What is the impurity in the mind? The thoughts. Thought-free mind is the truth. See? Wave-free collection of water is the ocean. And depth-free ocean is the water. But what happens? Either we are lost surfing on the waves, or we go deep dive and we forget the water. Exactly the same way, Vishuddha Sattvaha, the knowledge which is free from objectivity. Tatastatum pashyate nishkalam dhyayamanam. So this nishkalam, there are no kala. Kala means what? Knower known knowledge. This division is not in this experience. Nishkalam and dhyayamanaha. So now remain in this awareness all the time. Don't do meditation for half an hour and suffer thereafter. Even during the meditation also we are disturbed. See? We are sitting for meditation. These are all cartoons. See? Relax. But most of the places, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. आज मेडिटेशन जमा ही नहीं है, दही है क्या जमा नहीं. See, friends, recognize this simple thing. We have to live in meditation 24/7. See, friends. And what is living in meditation? Experience without experiencer. Knowledge without the knower. Being without becoming. Experiencing without experiencer. See? And in this, it is not a process of doing anything, but undoing all what we have been doing. It is not process of becoming someone, but it is a process of unbecoming. And this is exactly what is attained in the deep sleep. There we don't do anything. There we don't possess anything. There we are nobody. And therefore we are happy. So tatastuptam pashyate nishkalam dhyayamanaha. Therefore remain more and more in awareness. About this I'll tell you one simple thing. Try. Our mind should have these three qualities. Now you have to develop, cultivate. I cannot do it for you. There is no proxy. Many people, Swamiji, put your hand on our head, Ashirwad. I say, I don't want to dirty my hand. All their kama, krodha, lobha, and dirty thing. Hey, I will have to change my hand in that case. Get carried away by all that. See, work on these three principles. Number one, mind is quiet. 2, mind is alert. We are aware what is happening around us. There is no, actually what happened, you told us mind should be quiet, so when I am driving and somebody can give me a dash, right? Because you are not alert. Oh, you have to be alert also? Okay. So, quiet, alert, and the most important, vigilant. Now, what is vigilance? When we are interacting in the world, are we creating dents and dots on our mind? Shatro, mitre, putre, bandhav, ma kuru yatnam vigraha saldhav. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everybody. Being friendly is an expansion of ourselves. And being a friend to a friend is a bondage. Therefore, Esho Nuratma Chetasa Veditavya Jasmin Prana Panchada Samvivesha Pranaychittam Sarvamotam Prajanam Yasin Vishuddhe Vivo Tesha Atma. Therefore, Esho Anu Atma. This is so subtler than the subtlest. Chetasa Veditavya can be experienced only by dissolving the mind. See, Chetasa Veditavya. Meaning, thought-free experience without going to sleep. Because sleep is also a thought. Waking is a thought. I am a waker. I am a husband. I am a wife. Thought. The dreamer is also a thought. Equally, the deep sleeper is also a thought. Because what is the experience of deep sleep? Experience of absence is a thought. And therefore, we have to go beyond the thoughts. And we can go only by understanding. There is no other way. This example I gave you the other day. What are thoughts? They don't come from outside. See? Next time you go to the seaside, find out this. You can get a very clear picture of what truth is. The waves that we see on the surface of the ocean, they don't come from outside. They come from within the ocean. When they come, when there is a pressure of air on the surface of the ocean, then the waves come. And when the waves died, where do they go? They go back to the ocean. And therefore, when there are waves, there is no addition to the ocean. When they die, there is no loss. Exactly the same way. When the external air pressure increases on the ocean of consciousness, the waves start coming. And the first wave is body identification. Waker is born, the whole world comes into existence. Then the same wave, Mr. Waker and his whole samsara goes back where? To the same ocean. The Chidakash goes back. See? Then another pressure comes. Then the dreamer comes out and goes through imaginary good and bad things. That also quietens. Nothing happens to us. We are the same. Therefore, we are supporting everything. Waking, dream, sleep or samadhi. Let them come and go. Who cares? Stop reacting in life. So, Eshonuratma Chetasa Veditavya. The self is Anu, so subtle. Subtler than the subtlest. Chetasa Veditavya. Meaning, not by sense organs or activity. Yasmin prana, pranaha panchadasam vivesha. Now, in this absolute conscious blissful being, the prana are starting manifesting. Meaning, like out of the water, the ocean is created. Out of the ocean, the waves are created. Exactly. Out of the absolute reality, the Ishvara is created, and Ishvara creates the Hiranyagarbha, and from the Hiranyagarbha, whole world comes into existence. Our deep sleep is Ishvara. Our subtle body is Hiranyagarbha or Brahmaji. And then the whole world comes into existence. See? Eshonuratma chetasa veditavya yasmin pranaha pranchada samvivesha pranaischittam sarvamotam prajanam. Then from the principle of chetana or life, then the mind is born. So first Ishvara, then Hiranyagarbha. For us, first we are in deep sleep, then we are aware and become aware of things around. So dreamer and the deep sleeper. So pranishma chittam motam sarva prajana yasmin vishuddhe vibhavat tesha atma. And when our mind is absolutely pure without any contents, content free experience is God realization. In God realization, realizer doesn't exist. In the sleep, there is nobody. Our day-to-day experience, we can learn from them. How we go to sleep. Work on this. Every day when you go to sleep, work on this thing. So, how we do? First of all, we collect ourselves from the world. Now everything tomorrow, not today. But we have to get our car repaired tomorrow, not today. Today I have to sleep. That's it. Only one thing. I want to sleep. And then we come home, then change ourselves, and then finish whatever is to be done, then go to the bed. And what is the last mantra that we chant? I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. But sleep is not coming. So first of all, we are on the back, Shavasana. Oh, I don't know why I'm not going to sleep. Then we turn on the left side, even then right side, then ultimately Bhujangasana. And when the one who wanted to sleep, he disappears, the sleep begins. So in a simple thing like sleep, there is no sleeper left. In knowing the truth, how the seeker will remain? Therefore, there cannot be arrogance of ego of realization. Do you know? रियलाइज हो गए? There cannot be. See, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj says in simple words, Jnana mana jahu ekahu nahi. Experience without experiencer is God realization. Action without a doer is living in God. See? Action of digestion. Do we do digestion? It happens. And because the digestion is not done by us, therefore, if there is a constipation, there is no sin. If there is a dysentery, there is no merit. See, friends, because their I is not involved. The whole samasya is only this. I. So, Esho Nuratma Chetasa Veditave Jasmin Pranaha Panchada Samivesha Pranaishchittam Sarvamotam Jananam. Therefore, from the objects we come to the sense organs, from the sense organs we come to the mind, from the mind we come to I, and from the I we come to the principle of life. And when we really come to the principle of life, then differences will be perceived, but the differentiation on account of the differences will not be valid. See? Take our own experience. The teeth is different from the tongue. So, when the teeth happen to bite the tongue, there is a separation, there is a different experience, there is a pain in the tongue and no pain in the tooth. Although this is happening, yet that it may appear an action has happened, but both of them are me alone. Therefore, the tongue although gets hurt, but doesn't become hurt. The teeth, although they bite, but they don't become the biter. And therefore, there is no reaction. The tongue never tells, tomorrow somebody is going to dentist. Now I'll show you. I'll tell the dentist, in dono ko hatao. You are biting me every now and then, I'll check it now. No. Therefore, perception of duality is not the problem. Perception of duality, when it is recognized as real, then the problems begin. Then what is to be done? Karnataka drama. See? In one drama, one terrorist comes and kills the other person. Tag. And the other person dies. And the curtain falls down. And there was some police officer in the audience. He straight away comes on the stage. Where is that person? Terrorist. I want to catch him. And terrorist is standing there with a fake gun. Oh, you are not a real... No, you are just a drama. ठीक है. See? So do your job perfectly well. But at the same time, no, this is just a drama going on, like you are doing now. This is what keeps me going in this world. I don't have that illusion that people will change because of my talks. Because I could not be changed by God, He failed. Do you think I, the failure, will change others? Forget about it. But what an arrogance. We have done so much for our children, but the children don't listen to. See, who needs whom? See? Children don't need parents. But somebody, why my children are so dumb? See? How do you expect mango to come for a chili plant? See, friends, this is one of, if you are really sincere to live happy life, don't get involved in your children's life. Don't impose your views. This I have seen in so many cases. The parents make the lives of the children miserable. It is not the other way around. They make miserable. Constantly complaining, do this, do that. See, I am doing Krishna Bhavan, you have to do puja. See, I get up early in the morning, you have got nothing to do, therefore you do. I don't want to do it. And on that basis, The mother and the son start fighting and Krishna is laughing. Drama अच्छा चल रहा है. See friends, you may call mothers, but I tell you, mother is also after all a woman. And then all the characteristics of the woman are inherited. See? What are the characteristics? Where it happened recently, yesterday or day before yesterday, somebody was sitting. I said, Amma, don't take food. She was sitting with me. I wanted to tell her, Amma, please take your food. I knew she is a woman, so you should talk the language. What they understand. I said, Amma, don't take food. No, I'll take it. that is what I wanted. See, friend, this is a manufacturer's defect. You can't change it. Accept it and treat with that. There was a couple in Varanasi, and it was very heavily raining also, and he has to go to his in-laws' place because they have called. Now, if he will tell his own wife that we should go there, she will not agree. But he has to go. He said, your father called me to go to, I am not going to go. No, we should go. Learn these tricks. These Vedanta tricks. And then there were two options. There was one shortcut, but you have to go very carefully. A small piece of bridge kind of thing. You have to hold something on the tree and then go. There was another long route. It will take at least half an hour or 1 hour to travel and go to the other side. So he wanted to go by the shortcut. He said, we'll go by the long route. Why should we go by shortcut? And he said, there is no, we'll go by shortcut. So they started. Now he forgot. He has to tell, hold the branch properly. The bridge is not proper. Hold the branch properly. No, I will not hold. And she fell down. When she fell down, he started searching her up the stream. Why are you searching her there? Then only she go down. Now tell me, what more happiness you want in life? Did you get anything? You discovered this happiness. Because when we become serious, we cover our divine nature. See? So, yasmin pranaha panchada samvidesha. So, eshonunatma chetasa veditavyam, yasmin pranaha panchada samvivesha, and praneshchitam sarvamotam prajanam. Therefore, instead of looking the differences, see a common factor. Seeing the differences is very easy. Any dumb person can do. See? In one children's camp, many years earlier, I used to conduct children's camp. Now I keep them away. Because they have got bigger children. So, just to tell them that we should be one together, don't see differences. So I said, come on, we'll play some game. Then I asked, tell me what are the differences one by one. You tell. So he said, there are some boys, some girls, differences, very good. You tell, oh, there are some short, some tall, very good. You tell, some are black, some are white, very good. You tell, there is no end to find out the difference. I say, enough. Now tell what is the common factor. Everybody quiet. What is the common factor? One student, totally indifferent to everything, not participating. He must be thinking out of the box. I ask him, hey, you tell, what is common? You are not talking anything. He looked at me comfortably. We are all suffering because of you. We are all here together. Common factor, we are all alive. See? This is what I said. Pranish chittam motam prajanam. Yasmin vishuddhe vibhavat tesha atma. So when we thus start from the differences and give up the differences, come to a undifferentiated spot. So colors and forms different. Vision undifferentiated color and form. Then sense organs are differentiated object wise. Mind is undifferentiated knowledge. Slowly start going back. Through wisdom, through understanding. You don't have to sit in a torturous posture, the Padma, what you call Padmasana, and all that thing, and biting the teeth. Why my mind is disturbed? I think because of my wife, No, don't do that. Relax, man, relax. You can relax only if you know this principle. Spiritual attainment is not a gain. It is not a loss. Where loss and gain are equal? In the infinite. Neither can you add anything, nor you can subtract anything. So when the waking dream are added to us, do we gain anything? And when the deep sleep and samadhi, everything is rejected, do we lose anything? We are the same. Come to this. That is what he said. Pranish chittam sarvamotam prajanam yasmin vishuddhe vibhavat tesha atma. Thus, when our mind is free from the impact of this objective perception and be obsessed with that, then vibhavat tesha atma, the truth is revealed. And in the revelation, there is nobody born. Yam yam lokam manasa samvibhati vishuddha sattvaha kamayate yasha kaman tam tam lokam jayate tasha kaman tasmad atmadhyam yarchayet bhuti kamaha. Now, yam yam lokam manasa samvibhati vishuddha sattvaha. The one whose mind has become extremely pure. Now understand this. Most differentiated mind is in the waking experience. In the waking experience, the status of I versus you and this versus that is the prominent experience. In the waking, therefore in the waking, we use the Vaikhari Vani. Why I am talking to you by Vaikhari Vani. Khara in Sanskrit means donkey. Vaikhari Vani. You can understand what it is. So, by Vaikhari Vani, it is called Parashruti Gochara. Others can hear what I am talking. This is the grossest expression of mind. Then, this mind is subtler than the Vaikhari. It is called a Madhyama Vani. Remember this principle. Mind expresses first as speech, then as action. Therefore, control your tongue. Then only you can control the mind. So, when the mind expresses at a very gross level, what we call in the waking state, the meaning of the Vaikhari Vani is the object of knowledge and the word indicating that they are separate. Like this is a phone, is an object, and the name of this object is phone. So, where the object and the name of the object are separate from each other, it is the gross expression of the mind called Vaikhari Vani. Now the second thing, Madhyama Vani. Madhyama Vani is that where the object of knowledge and the word indicating the object of knowledge, both are thoughts. The object is not their only thoughts. So object is also a thought and the word indicating the object is also a thought. Like, when Swami is coming, now what should I cook for him? Should I cook for him this or should I cook him directly? So, what we call khayali pulav, we keep on thinking and doing nothing. That is the Madhyama Vani. Parashruti agochara. Others cannot hear that. Then third comes the Pashyanti Vani. In Pashyanti Vani, the word and the object indicated by the word, they are not separate. They are together. That means it is unmanifest speech. The best example could be if you keep the chickpea in the water for overnight, next day it is swollen. So the potentiality is ready to manifest, but the manifestation has not yet happened. That is the state of the Pashyanti Vani. Up to here is our effort. Beyond that, He takes over. God takes over. We don't have to do anything. Therefore, what we have to understand, where are we living? If we are living in the Vaikari Vani, we will be lost only in this waking world. And all the time, the world, the problem, the politics, the relations, the achievement, the failure, the health, that is the only theme we are talking about. We are at the lowest ebb of our being. That is the Vaikari Vani. Then what is to be done? Now we have to graduate and go from the Vaikari to the Madhyama Vani. What is to be done? Stop talking uncalled for. Many times we talk when it is not required. Why many times? Then all the time. Keep on talking, like a poultry farm. If you try this, then you will appreciate what we are telling. Try not to talk to yourself. I have named this yoga as Commode Yoga. When you do Prana Pratishtha on the commode, till the job is over, you are not talking to yourself. See? You cannot say, Swamiji, I didn't get time to do meditation. You cannot say, you have to go. You cannot say, somebody disturb me. There is nobody to disturb you. See? So till the job is done, you are not going to talk to yourself. If you practice this sincerely, in medical term, there is one term, they call it unused atrophy. When a particular function is not performed regularly, that functionality of that organ dies away. In the same manner, our ability to go on like a poultry farm, see, Ammas may not like me, but who cares? See, how much we talk. There is no need. Continuously See, when we practice it again and again, then we have started our journey from the manifest towards the unmanifest. Unless something is unmanifest, it will not come out. See, when somebody becomes angry and hits somebody, so it was already there, but unmanifest, and then it becomes manifest. So, from the Vaikari Vani, we go to the Madhyama Vani, and for that, we have to take support of this technique. Do not unnecessarily talk, and do not talk to yourself. See? Then what should we do? Become frustrated. But we have to talk in the society when we live. Then talk about nature. These days, Sydney has become very cold, I don't know what is happening. Then relax, if you don't know. See? So these kind of topics do not create sin or merit. But But when we start evaluating somebody, guiding somebody, then the samskar are created in the mind. Therefore, we have to carefully see that our mind does not gather any impressions on our mind when we are interacting with the world. Shatro mitre putre bandhav ma kuru yattam vigraha sandhav. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everyone without getting entangled in any friendship. That is what spiritual life is. So yam yam lokam manasa samvibhati. Now such a master, he who has thus quietened his mind, now he has migrated from the Vaikhari to the Madhyama and from the Madhyama to the Pashyanti. This is what is mentioned here. In Pashyanti Vani, all the great Mahatmas live. When they say something, it happens. Because what is the position in the Pashyanti Vani? They are the word and the meaning of the word, they coexist, unmanifest. So when they talk, it becomes manifest. And therefore, we should practice this. Yam yam lokam manasa samvibhati. Therefore, when you are going to great Mahatmas, do not talk unnecessary. If they will say something, it will happen. But they are not planning and talking. It happens. There was one saint in Vrindavan, and he had a hydrocele, a huge one. He being a Babaji, he didn't go to any hospital. He says, okay, it is God's grace. And he was sitting. So, one youngster went along with his parents and he saw that Mahatma sitting with big like football type hydrocele, and he was relaxed. So this young boy started laughing, what Mahatma, and he could not stop his laughing. And this Mahatma casually said, "Arey, pagal ho gaye kya?" And he became mad. See? Therefore, don't get too much involved. We don't know who is who. Therefore, yam yam lokam marasa samvibhati vishuddha sattvaha kameyate ashakaman. So such Mahatmas, whatever they think, it happens. Tam tam lokam jayate tashakaman. And therefore, their thoughts are fructified without any effort. And that is why tasmat atmadhyam yarchayat bhuti kama. Therefore, if we want to have something to be achieved, surrender yourself and worship the wise people. That alone will help us to grow spiritually. Tasmat atmadhyam yarchayat bhuti kamaha. Therefore, one should spend time in this understanding properly. Hereafter, we will be entering the Dvitiya Khanda. Let us see what happens. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.